SoundHound AI stock investors got great news from the company's management on November 12, 2024, when they held a conference call with Wall Street analysts. In this video, I'm going to review those latest developments and why it's great news for SoundHound AI stock investors. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right into the details.
I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So the company's management team saying that in the last quarter, they implemented innovation related to speeding up the hardware deployments that we believe can help us scale even faster. Because of their tech and ability to navigate different languages and acoustic variations, they already have drive-through locations in 3 continents. So one of the constraints to growth for SoundHound AI is the hardware, the microphones needed to record the sound and deliver the AI to the company's data centers so that it can return the answers needed to these questions or inquiries. And by speeding up the hardware deployment, they can remove that one constraint. And businesses that are looking to deal with SoundHound AI, if SoundHound can tell them, look, we can be there, next week and finish by the end of the day, then those businesses are going to be more interested in SoundHound AI services than if SoundHound AI was to say something like, well, it's going to take us a while to get there. We're backed up. And then when we get there, it's going to take us a week to install these devices. And then while we're there, you're going to have to be offline for those areas that we're helping you install. And so that's going to be more disruptive and businesses will be less interested. And so these hardware deployments, these developments, these innovations are critical to facilitate growth for SoundHound AI. So it's good that the company is making progress on implementing innovations here. So demand for their phone ordering system continues to accelerate. And I'm not surprised about that. They recently signed the top 10 quick service restaurant pizza chain, and the pizza chain and SoundHound AI, they are a match made in heaven, in my opinion. Ordering pizza on the websites has become increasingly complex for no reason. The Domino's website is very clunky, takes longer than it should to order a pizza on Domino's website. If you had the similar experience, I'd be interested in hearing your comments too, as I've had. I love Domino's pizza. It's my favorite out of the pizza chains, but the website is the worst. And sometimes I'm just like wanting to go to a different company just because the website is so inconvenient at Domino's. And so if they had a better phone ordering system where I wouldn't feel like I'm going to be put on hold and I can order via a voice recording, then I would be more interested and maybe I would order Domino's more often. And I'm probably not the only customer that feels that way. So just from the customer viewpoint. Now you look at it from the restaurant viewpoint, that's an added way the company can generate sales without spending money on people to answer phones. And so that relieves some pressure on the phone ordering system. And if you've been watching my videos and reading my articles about Domino's in the last 5 years, ever since the economic reopening, one of the bigger issues Domino's has had is on labor. I thought when economies reopened and restaurants reopened, Domino's would struggle because people would not be interested in ordering pizza as much. That hasn't been the problem. People are still ordering pizza just as much as they were in 2020 when everything else was locked down. The trouble has been in competing for people. When economies reopened, all other restaurants were open, and so there was more jobs available, and people were going to those other jobs and leaving Domino's more challenged in the employee department. And so this alleviates that biggest concern for, it's not just Domino's, it's other quick service restaurant chains that are struggling with labor. Labor people is the biggest challenge here. And if you have this SoundHound AI phone ordering system, that relieves that pressure. And it's a big pressure point for businesses. So I'm not surprised that they're looking to SoundHound AI to help solve that problem. They also signed a new enterprise restaurant brand to power their consumer-facing mobile application with Voice AI, which includes ordering and business query functionality. So this is for the app. So you open the app, let's say it's a restaurant and they have their own app, and you open their app, and instead of trying to navigate by touching a bunch of buttons and clicking and typing and doing all that stuff to make an order, you just speak your order into the microphone and it takes your order, takes your payment, and you're on your way. Much more convenient than having to navigate and typing through all of these things, especially if you're doing something with your hands like driving, right? If you're driving and you have your phone there, you can open the app and just speak your order and have the restaurant take your order without having to type all of that stuff in. A lot of times, I know I would order if I could do that from my car, but because I need to type and do all that stuff while I'm driving, I don't do it because I don't want to be typing while I'm driving. That's not safe. And so these things are incremental things that add value to a business with automation, right? Without needing to hire more people. And that's going to be the name of the game here over the next 5 years for businesses, is to find opportunities for growth without needing to hire more people, because it's becoming increasingly challenging to find people to work at your business. They're asking for more money and they're hard to find. They're asking for more perks. They're asking for more benefits. And you're competing with many other businesses that are also looking to hire people. And so during these types of environments where there's labor shortages, the services of companies like SoundHound AI are that much more valuable. So they're also proud to say that their phone ordering solutions have crossed the milestone of handling 100 million interactions. That's more than 100 million inbound customer calls exclusively with their artificial intelligence. And that's great for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's great because the more interactions their AI handles, the more data it has to incorporate and improve the system. So when it has, let's say, a communication with the customer and it gets a question and then it gives the answer, and then it realizes that the customer asked the same question again, the system will know that whatever answer it gave was ineffective. And so they'll know that it needs to give a different answer. And so those types of interactions, those incremental interactions, the system learns from it and improves over time. And the better the system gets, the more customers will want to use that system, the more customers will ask for that system, and the more businesses will be interested in implementing this system because it's what customers want. And so these are all great developments for SoundHound AI. Of course, there are risks with this business. There are growth challenges. The company's still losing money on the bottom line. It's going to be challenging for the company to grow. It needs to hire many more salespeople, product people, etc. So it's going to be a difficult business. But the good news is that customer demand is robust and it's increasing, and it's solving a problem that is significant and worsening. And so it's got that strong tailwind behind, and it's making solid incremental progress. So all of which is great news for SoundHound AI stock investors. Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that my book is finally available for sale. I've been working on it for more than a year now, so I'm really excited to finally share this with you now. It goes through my framework for evaluating stocks. Some of you often ask why I like this stock or why I like the other stock, and this framework provides you the things that I look at when I'm evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.